so I just carry a lot of shit with me, so bear with me. Hi! For this week's video, we're going to be peeking into my gym bag and see what I carry with me at all times. And when I say at all times, I actually really unfortunately mean it. So let's just dig into it and see what I have. So right here we have my gym bag. The bag that I'm using is a North Face duffel bag. I think it's an L or even XL, so it's pretty big and it has a lot of volume and it has a lot of space. And you bet I actually need that space and I fill it up. So let's see what's in my gym bag. First thing first, for my deadlift days, I always have my Chucks. They're a size 7, I think they're male and they're blue and they say up on my toes. For all the other days when I do not deadlift, I know I'm going to be squatting, so I always bring my Adidas Powerlifts. These are always also male and they're size 7.5. And I just freaking love these. I just got these recently and I wouldn't trade them for a thing. Next thing, I'm always carrying my belt with me. This belt is a Big Zone hardware lifting belt and it's really good. If you know me, you know I used to struggle with big knee pains. Ever since starting using my SBD knee sleeves, these pains have been to a minimum. These are size small. I would have to say that they're currently too tight, but I know come summer and I will be a lot skinnier. Also, for every training session I will be having my towel with me at all times. We are actually required to have a towel in the gym, otherwise you're getting kicked out. For the very girly stuff of mine, I do always carry this huge little bag purse with me. I have clean underwear, clean socks, I have tampons and have deodorant. I have moisturizer, I have pain medicine, I have something for my lenses because I need to take out my lens. Eventually, I have just everything a girl needs in here. I know it's pretty big and pretty spacey, but it's come handy so many times in my life, that not only in the gym but also in private life. This purse is golden. So this is something I'm not always carrying with me, but most of the time I actually do, and it contains another deodorant because you can never have enough deodorant, a shower gel and shampoo, BCAAs, which actually are really like everywhere right now. And it also contains a few flavors of Mio. Next, very key essential is my journal. I do not only write down the numbers that I'm lifting, and it's not all about the weight, it's also about feelings and how I felt and how it went. I write down how many resets I'm doing when I deadlift. So for example, it says testing squats, these were a breeze, 3x5 at 80%. These were slay. So yeah, that's what it actually says in my journal. So next thing I'm obviously always carrying with me are sets of clothing. I put in fresh clothing in the morning when I leave the house. I always carry extra with me because just in case something happens and I don't know, an accident happens. For my post-workout, I always have whatever protein I have on hand and also extra pep and Stamimax, which is post-workout carbs. Obviously, I always carry a shaker with me. You never know if this comes handy. You never know how fast you can go home and get something to eat when you're hungry. So in case for emergency, you merge these. I'm really not funny, I know. I am never leaving the house without my Beats by Dre headphones. I really love my Beats by Dre. These are like the big ones. And for the days I do not want to carry around big ones, I wear the small regular earbuds. For music, I usually listen it on my iPod mini shuffle that I just got fresh from the store and it's so pretty. I don't need to see what music is playing. I don't want to see what music is playing. I want just fucking music in my ears, in my brain to keep me motivated. This is like the only pre-workout that I'm taking. It's called Active Brain. It is from A1 Nutrition and it actually only is guarana and caffeine, so that's what I'm taking as a pre-workout stimulant. And then I'm also taking my magnesium before I enter the gym to prevent my muscles from cramping and hurting. Packet of gum because you can never go wrong with gum. These are the extra candy, Wrigley's extra candy cane peppermint. I'm supposed these are left over from Christmas time. These are from Christmas time. These are actually from New York City. If there's one thing that I'm never going without, then it's a fork. Same goes with Divia and sweetener because that's damn shit. I always carry sweetener with me at all times. Obviously my brain is still in prep mode. More gum. more gum. It's actually empty. And for the last part of this video, this is my gym camping bag. It used to be saying La Bella Mafia. Right now it just says I'm ugly and dirty and everything, but I don't really give a shit because it really holds everything that I want. In here we have my Versa grips. These are the Versa Grip Pros. I absolutely adore these. I use this when I train back because I don't want to focus on my grip. I really want to focus on my lats and on my back. I never train back without them. For wrist straps, I use these Better Bodies in pink. I got these 2 years ago at the Phoebus and I'm still loving them. Two kind of rubber bands. These are the rubber bands that I use for hip thrusts and lunges and side lunges and all kinds of stuff. This is a lighter one, this is a heavier one. Liquid chalk by My Protein. This is also something that I really rely on when I do deadlifts, and gives you hands like these ugly hands. But now that I have everything out here, I could actually clean this shit up the back. So guys, this is about it for my gym bag video. I really hope you enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my social media and everything. I love you to absolute pieces. Bye!